This is KGW News at Sunrise.
All right, so last week they were busy moving, but this week the staff at Mother's Bistro and Bar is back to doing what they do best, and that is feeding the people. So we're going to take a look inside the brand new location for this popular Portland restaurant, but I'm liking the look of this picture even more so. Let's move with camera Jay. Let's move towards food in our studio this morning, because not only do we have the food, this isn't that great looking, I know, Jay. That's even better looking. We have the mother behind the food. Lisa Schroeder joins us in studio next to talk about the brand new home of Mother's Bistro.
Rod is standing next to me.
We're like pouncing. Everybody ready to pounce on food. Drew, explain.
We'll explain food with the starting of this little diddly, because we're going out and about. Where did we go out and about this morning? Well, we went out and about here yesterday for a brief moment to talk about how Mother's Bistro and Bar's new location was getting ready for opening day. That was yesterday. This is a look inside the brand new space there in downtown Portland. We're talking about 3rd and Ash, but how about this live picture this morning? Back inside our studio with the mother behind Mother's, Lisa Schroeder, standing next to me, and 3 hungry news types digging in on some food. So, Lisa, the easy question up front, what are we eating here this morning?
We have our Irish nachos, which is potatoes, bacon, caramelized onions, sour cream and green onion.
Yes.
We have our homemade buttermilk pancakes that are moist and tender. And then we have our cornflake crusted French toast.
3 items that have always been on the list, or at least have been on the menu for a long time at Mother's. Again, I said, Rod, Ashley, and Brenda, feel free to dive in and keep eating. Let's talk about this new space. There's a lot to talk about, but maybe we should start with the big change. You're open basically all the time now.
All the time.
Like yesterday, you've never been open on Mondays before.
No.
Yesterday you opened on a Monday. Explain the differences schedule-wise.
Well, we're now in a hotel, so we are open 7 days a week, 365 days a year, so you can have Mother's any day.
I don't think anyone's complaining about that new detail at all. And while we have some old favorites here in front of us, you are going to bring some new items to this new place.
We really added a lot of menu items on the dinner menu. So we now have a roasted chicken, a grilled wild salmon with a red wine reduction, linguine and meatballs. I thought he was short, but
yeah, well, Rob, when you go to your knees, you basically become invisible.
I love that.
You bring up a good point there. You mentioned dinner, and sometimes we write news scripts here, and we'll say things like a favorite brunch spot or a popular breakfast place. Do those words bother you, because you are a restaurant that serves dinner as well?
That's right, breakfast, lunch, and dinner with an amazing bar. So yes, you really should think of Mother's for dinner, because we've got motherly favorites like pot roast, chicken and dumplings, meatloaf.
Meatloaf's good.
Right, and then we added these bistro bowls, so healthy eating also.
I would love some of my coworkers to jump in with any sort of questioning they'd like, so that I can grab a fork and start eating.
I want to. No, Brenda, go.
I was just going to comment. The pancakes are like melt in your mouth. I want your recipe. Would you share?
Absolutely, I will, and it's actually I can share it. I'll send it to Drew if you want to put it on the website.
That's perfect.
I can do that. It's also in my cookbook.
I want to know what your favorite meal is at your restaurant.
Oh my goodness! Well, in the morning, every morning, I have to have a taste of our country gravy that goes on the biscuits. It's like it's my quality control. Yeah. Exactly. So I start my day with a little gravy.
I never had the Irish nachos before. Is that what you call them?
Yeah.
Breakfast nachos?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Thank
Delicious.
you.
I'm kind of a potato guy, though, so I knew this was
well,
gonna
there
work.
you go. Who isn't?
What are you going to ask her?
Well, no, so this is like in your cookbook as well, but the cornflake.
Yep, we dip it. It makes it crunchy and squishy. I like crispy and squishy. I think that goes really well together. And that cornflake crusted French toast is
it just gives it that little something.
Can I do one thing?
Yes.
Can I give much love to your staff, because the waiters and waitresses there, top notch. They're right on everything.
Absolutely. I could not have done this move without them. They were so dedicated there till 2 in the morning to get this done.
Who else has a parade to move to a new location? I mean,
my longtime partner in this news gathering thing, Camera Steve, he and I were there on Friday, and it was cool to see those familiar faces in your waitstaff that made the trip, obviously, from a few blocks down and 1 block over to your new spot at 3rd and Ash.
That's right, and it was just so great having the March 4th band bring the good energy from others. They brought it with them to our new location. That's what that was about.
That's
Last
great.
question. Obviously, people loved Mother's there at 2nd and Stark. What are you excited about as far as this new location goes?
Well, we're going to probably do a performance space on the corner and let people also rent it out by the day, by the week, by the hour.
At the old spot you're talking about.
At the old spot, and then we're going to have Southern comfort food in our old Velvet Lounge.
But I'm saying about the new space.
What's
what do you
most
expect?
exciting? No waits. or very limited wait, and plenty of space to wait if you had to wait. A gorgeous lobby in the hotel if you don't want to be in my restaurant to wait. And lots of love. It's all about the love, and it's carried over to the new location.
Did Rod escape because he's trying to tell us that we have to do weather now?
I think he does. Thank you.
My
so
son needed
much.
recovery.
Thank you.
So good.
Thank you.
Loved it.
Yummy.
Loved it.
All right, Rod.
Lisa,
you drew the
thank you,
short
dear.
straw.
Look at him rubbing his belly.
You know, some restaurants have a secret, and the secret is the food is just maybe the best you've ever had, and that's Mother's secret, right? It's so good. Yeah.
Bravo.
Thank you, Lisa. We love her.
I'm chuckling.
I am too, because all of a sudden lots of people are in the studio. Come on in.
Yeah, what are we doing here?
I think it's funny that Lisa Schroeder from Mother's Bistro and Bar was just in our studio for a live segment 15 minutes ago. She has that brand new spot, a brand new location for Mother's at 3rd and Ash, downtown Portland. I'm looking over. I see that, Brenda, you're down to a plastic spoon. You're all using plastic spoons.
I'm just using my finger.
Well, you're
I got
using
no
your hands.
silverware.
I actually found the one she left behind, one fork. Lisa did. So I've got the one fork left in the room while everyone else digs in with spoons and
So
fingers.
good.
Really good.
Thank you for joining us on this Tuesday edition of Sunrise.
Thanks
Everyone
for
else has
managing.
their
We're
mouth full
shameless.
of great food.
Yeah.
Mother's Bistro and Bar, they call it the 2.0 edition, now open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 365 days a year.